What's up guys, it's Flash with tradingwithflash.com. Welcome back to another episode of live trading tips and patterns. It is a screen share, so stay tuned. So guys, welcome back to another live trading tip video. As you can see here, it's AXS. This is actually running all day. It did have a big pullback during the open. It was a pretty nasty kind of pullback, but there's a clear pattern, and that's why I wanted to make a video on this, just to show anyone who's kind of unfamiliar with patterns. That's what we like to do in the kind of live trading tip video days, is to point out clear patterns we see. Now I'm going to give you a second just to keep kind of see, can you see it for yourself? This pattern that we're looking at is a cup and handle, and it's really straightforward. It's actually a really clear one to see. Sometimes they're not always that clear. This one is. It's really nice. It's a really nice pattern, and it's really clear. So that's why I want to make this video for you guys, just to show you. Sorry, this kind of lags when you're recording the screen, when you're drawing the lines. Oh, there we are. So we're just kind of pulling up the kind of support and resistance on this. That's not really important in this video, but just kind of make it clear for you guys. So you can see pre-market here, it was kind of tipping out about 780 area. It started to break down before the market opened, and when the market did open, it did start to break down further. Now it started to hold about, we'll say, from $6 to 580. We held around that area nicely. I probably would have started taking a position on this at $6, but I would have been kind of cautious, and I would have been potentially adding down into this. I don't recommend that whatsoever, but on this particular move, we knew 6 was a clear support, and on this particular move, it was a huge mover. So all eyes were on this morning. People were just thinking, let's wait for this to sell off. We're gonna get in it. So that's what exactly happened here. As you see, it pulled back. It held between 6 and 580. Now there's an entry here, okay? Now there's a couple of entries we're going to go through, but the main pattern that we're spotting here is this bit. So a cup and handle is exactly what it sounds. It goes down like a cup, it comes out like a handle, and it pops back up again. So to move this line further for you, to show you exactly where the cup and handle is, it's the bit in between these two trend lines that I've drawn. There's your cup, there's your little handle, and it's as simple as that. Usually on a cup and handle, it will consolidate for sometimes a bit longer, or will pull back a bit more. The reason this one didn't is because the EMA is, this is a 5-minute chart you're looking at. The EMA is actually held it really nicely. I'll switch to 2 just to give you a better idea. Yeah, there. This is just switched to a 2-minute chart. As you can see, it extended a little bit, it went sideways a little bit more, but again the EMAs did consolidate. It's also making kind of an aggressive flag pattern here. On these particular moves, there's a couple of entries, like we said, in at the bottom of a support with light shares. If you were to get in at 6 to average down into light shares, now you wouldn't be going in 1,000 or 2,000 shares in at 6 and averaging down heavy. I'd suggest just a small entry at 6, test it out, and we would be watching them for sideways consolidation. So again, entry here a little bit more risky, but usually what we like to do when we're studying patterns is watch for the patterns to form. Sorry, my computer switched off there. Watch patterns to form, and you are watching kind of for a safe entry and a confirmation on an entry. So on this particular move, there's an entry here right on the VWAP here. That's a perfect entry here, and you're also getting in at the 20 EMA, and it's holding all indicators, which is perfect. The other entry here on a cup and handle is the breakout pattern. So it's just basically breakout of resistance here, and that's what we're looking at. Market open, showed resistance, fell back. It's getting rejected here. It's getting rejected here. We pulled back. This chart doesn't have volume. I'll add it in just to show you really quickly. The volume come in. Now, don't mind the mess of it, I'm going to remove it in a second. But this is just to show you the massive volume that came in on this chart, on this breakout pattern. That was a clear entry above there. So, I mean, to wrap the video up in all simpleness, it is just a basic cup and handle pattern. Patterns and technical analysis is so important here, especially when you're starting to learn how to trade, because you're seeing a pattern and then you're taking your chance on entry on the pattern. There are a lot more conservative moves, and there's a lot more dangerous, riskier entries you can take, like I said down here. If you are a beginner, I'd recommend waiting for the patterns to form fully and then get in, not unless you're comfortable with taking smaller positions to prepare for your entry. But that's it, guys. It's just a clear volume breakout there. That's what we've seen on it. That's where the entry came in, and that's where the trade was. Quite straightforward, cup and handle move, breakout. Thanks a lot, guys. If you haven't already, don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, guys, God bless. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. There is a link in the description below. I've prepared a full module of everything you need to know how to get started in the stock world from A to Z, all the way from what platforms to use to affordable education. And I go into huge detail about candles. Check that link, guys. I hope you all enjoy.